Hey guys, and welcome to the Blu-Review. Today we are talking about John Adams from HBO Home Entertainment. John Adams is a 7-part miniseries from HBO, and it chronicles the life and times of the second president of the United States, John Adams. It starts with his sort of life prior to the Declaration of Independence, the fight to get our independence declared to England, then his time as a foreign ambassador during the Revolutionary War, his time serving as vice president, the first vice president of the U.S., and his time serving as the second president of the United States of America. And the final piece is all about his sort of life after, sort of the remainder of his life. This is a really great miniseries. I don't think it's the best. I don't know if it has a lot of rewatchability to it. There are some parts that I kind of got bored with, but if you're a real history buff, I think you're going to love this. It has a special feature on it where it gives you additional historical information. I found that to be invaluable because a lot of the stuff you don't really know exactly what they're talking about, and it sort of gives you little pieces of information to kind of fill in those little gaps. The best part about John Adams, of course, is the performance by Paul Giamatti. He's all-encompassing in this role. It goes over, a large portion of his life, going from a man in his 30s to a man in his, 80s or something. It chronicles both his life and the people around him, including some very prominent founding fathers in our history. It's not 100% historically accurate, but I think it's close enough that you get a feeling of how it was, and I think it sort of takes a few liberties to further enhance that, so you get a better understanding of the harshness of what their life would have been like. It's a show that is epic in scale. There are shots in this where it's CGI, but you're like, wow, that is really fantastic. I thought John Adams was really, really good. The biggest problem I have with it is it's a little bit boring, and it can be a little bit boring, and it can be a little bit bogged down. But overall, I felt it gave a picture of colonial life and a picture of what those times were and how important they were in a way that you really just don't see very often. I highly recommend this to anyone. The picture quality on it was really, really good. I thought it was really fantastic, and I definitely recommend you checking it out. So I give the picture quality a 4-star. It comes packed with a DTS HD Master audio. There's not a lot of stuff in here where you really are blown away by the surround, but when certainly when the orchestrated score comes on, it's pretty cool. So if you're really into history, or you want to know a little bit more about the life and times of John Adams, or just the life and times of that colonial period in the U.S., definitely check this out. It's pretty cool. That's it. Peace.